Good morning, yogis, and welcome back onto the mat with me on this beautiful, nearly spring day. We're nearing the end of August, and the weather is changing, and I feel such a change in the air. So for today's 15-minute flow, we're just going to do a few sun salutations and just see where we go, enjoying feeling into the body as in this time of renewal. So bring your hands into prayer. Close your eyes. Gently begin to rub the palms together, generating some warmth between the hands. Rest the hands into heart center. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. And just allow yourself to really ground down into the mat beneath you, pressing both of the sit bones equally into the ground. As you exhale, lower the hands down to the knees, palms facing upward. And really allow yourself to take a few moments here, grounding, centering, and bringing awareness to your breath, deeply inhaling and exhaling. Maybe setting an intention for your practice today in this very short reset, 15-minute flow, just to get the body moving and just to feel into the body what's going on in your body today. Another couple of deep breaths. And as you exhale, gently flutter the eyes open, coming back into the space. Bringing the hands onto the knees, let's take a couple of Sufi swirls here, just gently tapping into what's going on through the body this morning. So gently rolling around in one direction, using the base of your spine as your anchor. And then rolling around in the other direction, so giant circles, just tapping into spine, hips, what's going on. How have you arrived on your mat this morning? Coming back into neutral. Inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale, draw the energy straight back into your heart center. Once more, really sweeping energy up and towards the palms, and then grasping that energy and drawing it back into heart center. One last time, inhale, sweep the arms up, and then draw the hands back into heart center. Let's slide the hand across the mat and reach the arm up towards the ceiling and then over towards the side wall, gazing underneath the armpit here. Take 4 breaths. Inhale the arm back up again, and then gently slide the left arm, raise up. So inhale, arm up, and then reach over to the other side once more. Gaze under the armpit, 4 breaths here. Inhale, arm back up. Slide the hands back down, interlace the hands behind the back. Send the elbows together. Open up through the shoulder blades. Take a deep breath here. Open up the chest, and as you exhale, drop the forehead down towards the ground. Raise the arms up as high as they'll go. Stretching through the shoulder blades here. Another few deep breaths. And exhale, sweep yourself back up. Take a couple of circles here through the shoulders, just relaxing in through the shoulder blades, and then draw the arms forward once more, taking a few more circles. Sweep the arms out beside you, really stretch the fingertips out to both sides of the room, and as you exhale, right arm over left, eagle arms, join the palms or the backs of the hands, so elbow over elbow, raise the arms up, drop the forehead, take 4 deep breaths here, stretching through the shoulder blades here. Last inhale. And exhale, sweep the arms back out. Sweep them and draw them to the sides of the room. And as you exhale, left arm over right. So eagle arms, opposite side, drop the forehead. Couple of deep breaths. And gently roll out. Draw the legs out into a wide-legged seated position. Roll up onto the sit bones here. Interlace the fingers, and we're going to begin to stir the pot here. So stirring all the way around and rising back up. So reaching across. Just feeling the lovely stretch through the back. Stretch through the hamstrings. If you're not able to keep the knees flat here, you can have them bent slightly, but keep going. Maybe you're feeling a pull into the buttock area where the glutes and the hamstrings meet. So another few big circles here. Really throw the whole body forward, eventually reaching down towards the toes, and then reverse and go in the opposite direction. Just noticing how the range begins to improve with every giant circle. Really feeling into the body and coming back up into neutral. Slowly send the soles of the feet together to touch, coming into cobbler's pose. Once more, making sure that you're sitting on both of the sit bones equally and rolled forward. And then gently begin to butterfly wing the knees open. So just flapping lightly and gently here, stretching into the groin area. Few more breaths here. And then interlace both fingers and sit up nice and tall. And we're going to begin to fold forward. We're not rolling through the back here. We're sending the chest down towards the feet and drawing those knees down as far as you can go into the mat. So another couple of breaths. Last big inhale. And gently stretch yourself up, straighten the arms, send the knees back in towards one another, and send the feet out in front of you. We're going to take a few seated forward folds, so making sure that you are in a beautiful seated staff pose. So legs are stretched out in front of you, bring the hands beside the body, lengthen up through the spine here. So sitting up in a beautiful L shape. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, you can begin to fold forward. So I like to inhale actually and raise up the arms here, and then begin to fold forward, allowing the body to drop down towards the thighs. So really keeping some length through the chest or through the spine, and allowing the belly to work its way down onto the thighs, gazing towards the toes, bringing the chest down towards the thighs and drawing yourself bit by bit. And eventually exhale to drop right down. A few more deep breaths here. Keep breathing. Last deep inhale, and as you exhale, gently come back up into seated staff once more. We're going to shift ourselves down on the mat, come down, draw the arms up overhead, take a deep stretch. So fingers and toes being pulled away from one another here. And as you exhale, hug the knees into the chest. So drawing knees down into chest, and just gently begin to circle here. So drawing a circle in one direction, just giving yourself a bit of self-love and a little bit of a massage, and then reverse and go in the opposite direction. Coming back into neutral, drop the soles of the feet onto the mat, let's take reclined figure of 4. So bringing the right heel onto the left knee, send the right knee away from the body. Inhale to draw up the shoulders, send the hands through the leg, through the inside or through both sides of that left leg. Interlace the fingers. Either draw the hand to the back of the thigh or onto the shin, and as you exhale, drop down, drawing the knee into the chest. And just take 4 big breaths here. Flex both of the feet, making them both be active. So another few breaths. And as you exhale, gently lower the feet back onto the mat. Let's take the left ankle onto the right knee, or thread the hands through. So inhale to raise up the head, gazing through the space between the legs. Send the hands through, interlace the fingers, and exhale, drop the back down onto the mat. Tuck the chin into the chest, so lengthening through the back of the head or the neck, and take 4 breaths here. And exhale, lower the feet back down onto the mat. Take a deep stretch with the arms drawn up overhead. And as you exhale, we're gently just going to roll onto the belly here. So we're going to take a little stretch through the back body. So coming into Sphinx pose. So allow yourself to just settle down onto the mat. Thighs are melting into the ground. Elbows are stacked underneath the shoulders. You're gazing forward here. Just allow yourself a few moments here, allowing and encouraging that natural curvature in the lower back. Gazing forward, a few big breaths. And then when you're ready, you can gently roll down, bringing one hand on top of the other. Rest the forehead for a moment. Just gently move the hips from side to side. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, and gently press up and back into child's pose, which is going to be our final relaxation pose for this little sequence. So you can draw the arms around the legs here and let them touch against the sides of the feet and just drop down into the posture. We're going to take a minute here just to completely relax the body, to allow yourself to become fully centered. And you can gently start to come out of your child's pose. Press your palms into the mat. Press the hands down into the ground as you raise up. Gently come back into easy seat. Starting or ending off where we began. Bringing the hands back into prayer. And then begin to rub your palms, generating some warmth between the hands once more. Gently rest them into your heart center. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, bow the nose down to touch the fingertips. Acknowledging yourself for taking this short 15-minute break just to get some energy and prana moving through your body. And before we end of today, as I leave you, something came to mind for me, was a quote by Thich Nhat Hanh, where he says, "No mud, no lotus." And as we emerge from not only this winter, but this whole COVID situation, really I reflect on that phrase of no mud, no lotus, because as we move out of the mud, we really embrace fully the lotus. So I wish you a truly beautiful day further. Namaste.